And I think the issue is that we look at friendships just like that and not as relationships because, like you said, it almost feels like a breakup.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Hella Melanated.
Hey.
If you haven't already watched our previous video, you know that this month is all about Black businesses, Black entrepreneurs, and supporting our Black people. So, as promised, we do have us a guest here today. I'm super excited about this video or whatever. We had to do Zoom, y'all, because it's nasty outside, so don't worry about our backdrops. But we're here for it, the originality and us being ourselves. So I'm going to go ahead and let Deja introduce our first guest since this is her first pick.
Alrighty, so this lovely guest that we have on your screen today is a good friend of my god sister, and just became a friend of mine as well. Sweetheart, a great individual, just a good individual altogether. Love her personality and loves how she is just a good friend to my god sister and how highly my god sister speaks of her. She has a business, and I'm going to let her introduce herself and a little bit about her business. We're going to save the majority of it towards the end of the episode so we can really devote some time to her to really explain her beautiful brand. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody, or everyone, or y'all. Okay. My name is Arabria Asbury. I am the owner and head chef of Not Your Mama's Kitchen. Not Your Mama's Kitchen.
Hey.
And yes, I'm just so happy and just grateful to even like that Deja even thought of me. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, girl, giving me all these accolades. We just think it should be so amazing. I was like, me? And she was like, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm just so happy to just be here to just talk about, my business, really just get it out there. And yeah, I can't wait. I kind of fed Deja a little bit already, but I can't wait to feed y'all ladies. Like, I'm just so excited. So thank y'all for having me here.
Look, honey, you got me hyped. Food is my love language. So
Listen,
let me tell you this,
hello.
and I fell in love. I fell in love with the first bite. Okay, I said, oh yeah, business. She's definitely.
Deja, how was that
definitely
cake?
was.
You know that little piece of cake I gave you? How was that cake?
Girl, delicious.
I'm working on it. That's my new endeavor. Cake.
I like a good cake. I like a good. Ooh, it was good. It was good. Look, I'm not even gonna front. I laid it in the bed next to me. Okay, that's how it is. Okay. It was eaten in the bed. Okay.
Okay. Don't drop no crumbs now.
Okay. We got to flip, flat out the sheets.
Oh Lord, that still don't be working. It still be a little bit left.
Actually, it still be a little bit left. And you know what? That's why I just stopped eating in my bed because I ain't supposed to be eating in the bed no way.
There you go. Ain't good for your digestion anyway. But yeah. So thank you so much. So if y'all, as she mentioned, her name is Arabia. But if y'all hear us call her Ray, I'm sorry, what?
Arabria.
Oh, look at me, already messing up. Arabria. Okay.
But that's okay because that's why we give them nicknames.
So her nickname on this here episode is gonna be Ray. For short, so we don't be messing up nobody government names.
Okay.
So we gonna get into it. So this episode, y'all, is about friendship, okay? And so I think just right off the bat, we should start by saying, what is our definition of friendship these days? Like, what does that mean? How y'all feel about that word? What that definition means to you? Have you changed your definition recently or beforehand? Like, what's that for y'all? What's that?
I had a good conversation with my friend, Bree, and we discussed on her Facebook Live about, what a relationship or friendship is. And I really think it's about, being there for that individual. You know what I'm saying? Being there, trying to guide them in the best way because you want to make sure that the person's intentions are good. Like they treat you how they want to be treated, and when you have your moments of like down, they're there for you. When you have your ups, they're there for you. They're always encouraging you because it's not a competition. You ain't never got that vibe of it being like, this individual is, you know, she jealous. I can get that vibe a little bit. It's never like that. And I think that's what makes a good friendship. That's what I see. Loyalty in friendship, encouraging, you know, and love. Even if it's a friendship, it's love there.
Yeah. That love part is strong for me. Yeah. What about you,
Greg? I'm gonna have to agree with Deja. Like, I personally believe that friendship has kind of evolved. Like, you know, whereas like back in the day, like, let me tell you something my grandma told me. She said, "See them little friends of yours? You ain't got no friends." And I say, I do have friends. Like, I had to clear it up for her. Like, you might not have had no friends back in the day, but I have friends, because it's like your friends almost turn into your family. You know, so like you just said, you do want to make sure that you have people around you that, you know, want what's best for you, and, you know, they're not jealous of you. Because it's weird, but people do be jealous of their friends. Personally, I don't deal with that, but it's weird. You do want to make sure you have genuine friends. Like, friendship is just like I said, I feel like now friendship can almost be like family, can be defined as family, because, you know, sometimes your friends are there more for you than your family. Sometimes your friends can comfort you in ways or help you out in ways that your family can't. And I mean, so it's like I almost kind of like have family.
Well, that's a good word.
Family, good word.
So,
come on,
you know,
we adding words to the definition. I mean, to the dictionary.
So, you know, it's just I just think that friendship, to answer the question of my definition of friendship, I do believe I'm going to have to agree with these. Like, loyalty, someone who is there for you when you need them, someone who is not judging you. You know what I'm saying? They letting you be your complete self, and they know it's you. They know your heart. So it's never no issue or no side eye, because I know my friend's heart. I know my friend is just having a bad day today, and she'll call me back later. Like, I know ain't no beef. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know your friend's heart. So I do believe, like, just a lot of love, loyalty, just like you said, people who want to push for you, people who want to see you do great. Like, they want you. Everybody's on the same level. So yeah, you are.
I like that one. I like that one. See, when you mentioned grandmama, well, you will soon learn. Although I may be young, I have a very old soul. So I love grandmama wisdom, okay? And so for me, I thought you was going to go around the route where they be like, you ain't got no friends. You got associates. Until you figure out who those associates going to turn into friends. See, that's where I'm at. Some people have a hard time distinguishing between associates and friends, because they might come off as your friend, but then, like y'all said, if they don't have those qualities that y'all mentioned, they just there for another agenda. And we don't have time for that. I agree with the definition. I guess also, like, a lot of people struggle with that whole time commitment. Like, just because, you know, that's your friend and you call them and they not available, like, they just not available. It's going to be times where you're not available. It's going to be times where you need them, but they not available, or they need you and you're not available, but you make time for that person. So that's when that loyalty comes into place. So I agree. I'm not going to repeat it. That's what we said. That's what friendship is.
We said what we said.
We said what we said. So with the definition of friendship, we want to kind of know, like, do you consider yourself to have friends? So, like, although we defined it, do you consider to have yourself to have friends? And then, like, let's get into it. How many friends is enough friends?
I'm gonna start it off, because I believe that I am a people person, so I naturally levitate to people. So I feel like people want to be my friend, and I like having friends. However, I know where to put them bitches as far. Oh Lord, I know where to put them.
That's all right.
As far as their ranking.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like, I know that I have best friends, and I know that I have friends that these are my dogs. I know if I call them, I know if anything happens in my life that's exciting or important and they're coming, then I know that I have people that I just invite just to see if they're going to come or not. Like, they might come, they might not, you know, people you just fill up your guest list with. Like, you know, so I think that 4 to 5 friends, I feel like, how do you really have 12 good friends?
Right.
Like, that's the one. Good ones. How
do you really have 12 good friends? Like, a bitch really can't juggle 12 bitches because they really, you
Mm-hmm.
know these hoes is catty, you know, they be getting
Ain't
on
no
their
way
nerves.
you like 12
You
people.
don't like 12 and females at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, honestly, like I could really say about 4 to 5. I have 4 to 5 good friends who I actually could talk to on a regular basis. And when I say regular, I mean like a weekly basis. Like most of my friends are out of town, out of state anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we talk a lot on the phone. Um, but yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Like about 4 to 5 of them things. You can't really juggle too many of them because, like you said,
Right.
then it comes in as far as time goes. You know, you find time for your regular life, yourself, and then your friends, and then somebody's feeling some type of way because they haven't heard from you in about 2 weeks. So, but then I feel like that goes back to growth as being an adult. Like, you know what? I know you busy girl. You got a full-time job. Okay. You got a business. You got a kid. Like, you know, it's like we know. I feel like that goes to friendship too, you know, just being understanding. Like, okay, you know what? She busy today. I'll talk to my friend later.
That's so crazy. There is this poet that oh gosh, why do I not her name? I think her name is like Rui Kapar. And she has this beautiful poem about friendship and how like, thank you for being my friend, even though we have to reschedule our coffee dates and we never get to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's those friendships that they can still grow. And that right there, there are a lot of friendships you stop at elementary and it don't go on. You know what I mean? You have those staged friendships that end up becoming childhood friendships. But those ones that grow with you and they understand, okay, you now have a partner, you now have kids. You might not be able to talk to me all the time because you got other responsibilities before our friendship, but I know I still care. And I don't mind meeting you that 100% because sometimes I don't mind coming to your house while all that stuff you got going on.
Right.
Because some will just complain and be like, oh, she's not there for me, but don't want to take that extra step. But I think that's also a reason why you got those 5 solid friends that just go grow with you, because that 12 ain't gonna last. 12 gonna end up falling off. They're gonna be there for the wedding, maybe, but that's about
maybe.
maybe.
No, I agree. I'm one of those people. I don't have any growing friends, if that makes sense. So I'm glad you brought up stages. I have friends that were in stages of my life, but they didn't technically grow with me. But each one of those stages taught me about friendship. So I'm appreciative of it. And I watched and I learned. But yeah, that was, I think that's important. People have to realize that just because you started off being friends with somebody don't mean y'all gonna keep being friends or y'all gonna keep being the best of friends. Because people outgrow each other. People have different agendas. People have different things they want to accomplish. People have different ways of supporting one another. People have different levels of understanding. So I think that growth.
And some people just don't grow at all.
Oh, hello.
And you just be like, I feel like some people don't grow, and then you ready to grow, so you growing and you keeping it. Like you just like, you know what?
Is there weight like
I don't want to leave you, but I think I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to drop you off at this bus stop right here. Like it's just like, you know. So I do agree. Y'all ain't gotta be in here preaching like this.
Look, I mean, but hey, it happens in life, and some people aren't aware that it's happening to them. They just going along the ride, like, hey,
wow.
you know, like to me, it's amazing. Like I said, I learned from all of my experiences. It's amazing to see how many people out in the world don't really get or have this type of mentality, or like they don't understand it, or they can't get past it, or nobody's told them about that type of like learning and experiences. So you be like, well, I think you should know what I'm talking about, but you don't know what I'm talking about. Or like you get friends who don't know about this type of conversation, and then when you say that you got to lead them behind, they feel some type of way instead of just understanding that like it ain't gonna work.
But I found it recently that, you know, a friendship that I thought was like done, that I had for so long, it really felt like a breakup. Have you guys ever had a friendship that kind of like, dang, I can't call that person, or you know, like I can't reach out to that person.
Like something happens and you're like, dang, dang, me and such and such would be laughing so much about this right now. Yes, like I feel like, because you knew that this would be a laughing point for y'all, right?
Right.
Like, oh my God, this would be so funny. Or, oh, like you ever see something on Facebook and you'd be like, I can't even laugh at the bitch about this. Like, just simple stuff like that. Yeah, I think we all have kind of had those moments where you just like, oh, if you think about like an old friend and you're like, oh, but then you kind of just be like, well, I don't know about you, but I just move on.
Yeah, I did everything right. Hey,
right.
like,
Deja, because it ain't me, bitch, it's you. So, okay.
Hands clean.
Like, yeah, just like, I'm not, and I'm not a grudge holder. So, I love to laugh. So I would still laugh. If I ain't talked to a person in like 10 years, because I'm just me, I'm all like, I'm not even like, I will laugh with you like we laughed yesterday, because I don't have an issue. Actually, I'm a Capricorn, honey. Capricorn. We start the year and
we're
we
good.
end it.
We're good friends. We're good friends. We do very well. We do very well in friendship.
Yes, I'm a Capricorn. We the best, like DJ Khaled said.
Oh, DJ Khaled. Oh man.
Oh man.
But that's no. I agree. I feel like those are humbling moments too, because you start to realize like, this was something that I enjoyed, or this was a person that impacted me, or I enjoyed the company of that person. And then when you like, it's not like you try to use it to find the exact same person, because that's kind of toxic in my eyes. But you want to kind of at least learn from those qualities that person has, so that you can go, and if you come in contact with that again, it's like, it's genuine. It's like, oh, okay, well, I know I used to, chill or hang out with someone in that same like caliber, but it's like, you still gotta weed through the mess, because it's some messy people out there.
And I think that's what I was gonna get into. Actually, I was gonna say, how you saying you take those qualities from an old friend, and you're like, okay, she kind of has some of my qualities of mine. Okay, then you kind of like, okay, she got some of them qualities that I ain't like. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I don't know if it's gonna work.
Right. Get them that trial period. Like, I'm gonna try you out. But if it don't work, you'll know it ain't gonna work.
They just say we gotta try our friends out.
No.
Especially adult friends, because it's just like everybody, you don't know what their life was.
Right.
Or who they are, before you met them. And so it's like, with your adult friends, you really just like I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I have met some like a pretty genuine adult friend. And I was like, dang, I was a little standoffish at first. I'm all about energies, and and now I'm just like, okay, I'm just trying to fill it out, trying to let my spirit fill her out,
Right.
So I what do y'all think about? I'm sorry, I know I'm asking y'all a question, but what do y'all think about adult friendship, like adult friends, finding finding friends in your adulthood? Like,
it's different.
It is.
It's different, right? Usually the friends that you have always been like, something has always brought y'all together. Y'all didn't have to plan something to meet up, right? Like, something always, we had peer class together, or we had this, we had class together. So I think for me, it's like, okay, scheduling the time to actually meet up with the person, be intentional, and like asking those, like, what's your favorite color? And or you just start talking. For me, it's always been work. Like, I have good work friends that have became outside friends that I can call and talk to, because they just have had good energy. That's like, I just can't stop the friendship just being from work. They have good work ethic, right? That right there lets me know, okay, we work well together on a work relationship. Then our friendship relationship, when we have our breaks at work, can grow outside of work. And it's great, but we don't meet up because they got kids, right? But we have a strong group chat. So if somebody got a birthday, or, somebody doing something big, we at least all try to make it if our work schedules can allow it. But the group chat is strong.
Shout out to your strong group chat, child, because mine be dry. Like I be in there, I be trying to reach out, like I'm one of those people where, like if it's dead, I'm one of those people like, hey, just checking in, how y'all doing, like what's going on with y'all, what's new. But like that get tiring after a while. You be like, well, there ain't nobody else checking in. Yeah. Well, I'm like, right. Well, keep it moving, keep it trucking. They reach out, they don't, they
I'm
don't.
about to go.
Right.
I'm about to go. I'm going to
Um,
go.
but
I'm not gonna
yeah.
put this effort in.
I feel like the adult ones, like you said, it's a little bit more effort. It's a little bit more. I feel like time consuming when everybody trying to match each other's schedules or find the same interest, or like it's just a lot. Or like people may be at different places in their spot where you may want to do something, but they like, nah, I can't do that right now. Whether it's financially, whether it's mentally, whether it's
Yeah.
physically. So it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot. But then too, it comes down to that loyalty. All right, it ain't work out this time. I guess that's why I'm still sending them messages, because it's like, y'all my
Because you
road
so
dog.
loyal.
Like y'all doing all right. I'm trying to check on y'all.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's all about finding that balance. What works for you and your time and your mental space and your energy, and how can you commit to that or not commit to that? Because for some people, they might have just gave up after sending that second check in. I'm done with y'all.
Right. Right. And you just never
Yeah.
know. You don't
You,
know.
you're right. You never know. But look, as like Ashley said, she's so loyal. She's still checking in, and she just waiting for somebody to check in on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really just want
Right.
somebody to give the level of friendship effort that you're giving.
And when it get gone, you be like, all right, well, mine left about 2 months ago. I don't know what y'all doing, but
Yeah, I ain't responding. I took myself out the group chat.
Oh yeah. No.
I'm just about to go because I'm yeah. I just believe that I am such a good friend, and
don't nobody deserve your good friend energy.
it's just like after you have just maybe not want to be your friend no more.
Ooh,
Because
yeah.
first of all, it take a lot for me to even feel like, you know what? I don't want to be your friend.
Right.
I feel like that's a little childish. I don't want to be your friend anymore. It's just like I don't want to be your friend no more. And it's just like, dang, like, hey, I don't want to talk to her no more. Like I don't. It takes a lot. I don't know what pushes you to feel like you don't want to talk to you feel like, yeah, your friend made you mad, but now you're just like, you know what? I think I'm really done. Like I really don't want to do this no more.
Yeah. It
Like
comes
what
to a
would
point again in any relationship, like, okay, how much am I gonna take? You know
like
what I'm
you said, a
saying? That comes in
relationship.
any relationship.
And I think
Friendship.
you're right. And I think the issue is that we look at friendships just like that and not as relationships because like you
Mm-hmm.
said, it almost feels like a breakup. And wow, okay, I never
It's sad.
thought about it.
I cried. I was like, ah.
And I'm over here looking at you
Although
like,
we go.
I
you
mean,
fun?
but shoot, it's all about protecting your space and your energy.
Mm-hmm.
If it was negative or if it won't giving you nothing that you needed in a positive way, then shed 4 tears and then
And
move
I think
on.
that's what we do to heal. We always think of the reason why we ended up having to make that decision.
Right.
Or even if it was like a forced decision, not even on our end. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this girl broke up with me because I was not being committable. Is it committable? I mean, as a friendship, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was being lazy in the relationship. She's tried to reach out, that ship has sailed. You can't, be like mad at that individual. No, you need to realize what you did wrong. And then the next friendship or relationship, you go in there trying to want to meet that person or in that individual 50-50. So that's how
Well,
I'm gonna
speaking
have to
of
agree.
50-50, Ray, you said you had about good 4 or 5 friends, a little best friend.
Mm-hmm.
This is about black businesses. So, how
Mm-hmm.
supportive have your friends been of your business, your
Of my
venture?
business.
You ain't
My
gotta throw nobody under the bus. We just want to know.
I will. I will now.
All right.
Uh my
I love
friends
you, Ray.
actually are very supportive of my business. Like I said, out of my 4 to 5, my 3 to 5 of them are in different states. So, they can only support me but so much. But my local friends have been very supportive of my business. And when I say supportive, I don't mean purchasing things. I mean, whether it's just them sharing a post, whether it's them, vouching for me, word of mouth, bringing me clientele, letting me use their space. Like my friends, I'm not gonna stunt. Like, I actually I have pretty good friends. Now that I think about it, these folks is actually pretty good. Like,
that's a blessing.
It is. It really is. Like, I really, yeah. Like, I'm not even gonna hold them. Like, they definitely are very supportive of my business. They root for me. They want me to. Sometimes they push me. Like my best friend, she will push me when I don't feel like pushing myself. Like, I'm like, Dom, I don't want to. I'm tired. Yeah, bitch, get up. Let's do such and such. I'm coming over. Like, what do you need? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like those are the kind of friends that you need. People who are really like, what you need. Like, right. I'm always like, if I call this bitch right now, like, oh my God, help me. She's like, whoa, where are you? First of all, what do you need? Where's Bren? Like, like, what? I'm putting my shoes on. I'm coming over. Like, okay, friend. Like, I feel like those drop everything you're doing moments. That right there just, it keeps me going, because it's just like, okay, you know what? You really want me to be successful. I feel it in my spirit. So let me keep going. Like, damn, let me keep going. So to answer your question, yeah, my friends, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and just give them a little hand clap, a little pat on the back. My friends are very supportive of my business.
Hey, shout out to the friends, man. Shout out to
the friends. Shout out. You deserve a shout out too. Shout out
they
to friends.
Yeah. They do. Goodness.
Hey, now, go ahead, them tears of joy. Let me say something.
Come on now.
I think that's good. I'm glad you brought that up, because that was something we talked about in our last episode when we were talking about Black businesses, and just kind of how it's hard when you first starting out. And so for people that have the support or don't have the support, it makes a big of a difference between how motivated you stay, how determined you are, how confident you feel, even just having taken that first step to even start your own business. So, shout out to the friends for being supportive, because, like DJ said, it's a blessing. A lot of people don't get a chance or opportunity to do that. Shoot, not even from family, kind of like how
actually, in that right there, that's where you be surprised.
Right.
Your family members don't repost nothing. They don't, like, and it's just the weirdest thing ever. Like, because you just like, I mean, I know that the people, because, okay, my family, they're not here. So it's just like, I know that the people would never come to me, but it's just a simple act of just like, almost like appreciation. Like, oh, I see you. Okay, good job. Like, all right, y'all check her out. Check out my little cousin. I'm just saying cousin, but check her out.
Right.
So, I mean, it definitely helps having that support from your friends. And then sometimes the support of strangers be crazy too, because they support you more than your friends sometimes. So it's just like, it fluctuates, I guess, but this is about friendship. So you do want to be able to lean on your friends when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Come on now.
You're not strong. And I'll be Let me stop. I ain't got no singing voice. But yeah.
Oh, she was in choir. You were singing in the choir.
Girl, 6th grade don't count.
Look. I be telling people all the time. When I was in elementary school, I lived in Mississippi, and I was like, I used to be in Mississippi State all choirs. Girl, that was in elementary school, and that do not count. Like, stop telling people that, because you can't.
Girl, I was in EOE. Okay, you can't take that away from me. Okay, I was the evening of entertainment. Okay,
I'm gonna let you have it, girl.
Selected in that. Okay.
Not the EOE. Look at her thinking she was doing something.
Right. I mean, but we're gonna let her have it. We're gonna be good friends, and we're gonna let her have it.
Right. We're gonna support her.
Thank you.
So what? I mean, to kind of get on track, y'all. I'm trying to get on track. DJ, how you?
But we're doing very well.
We are. For it to be Zoom. Congratulations, friends. Congratulations. How can you kind of like talk about that for your own experience, DJ? Like I know you were talking about how you were, nervous a little bit about, starting your channel, then you're starting to do more lives and you got more things coming up. So have your people been supportive of you along this journey?
You know what? The crazy thing that you say that we again, Ray and I have a mutual friend, and our friend just happens to be a friend that I've grown up with.
I mean, can we shout her out?
Can we? Let me tell you, I ain't gonna give you full government name because you know I want to, girl.
Right.
Dominique, I think I can say her last name. Dominique Cross. When I tell you, this girl is just a powerhouse in herself. She is God sent. And I'm so glad that my mother has met her mother for us to be able to be friends since we were 6. Okay. So we sisters at this point. We've had moments where we weren't friends. We've had our moments because with the powerhouse, she's strong. Okay. This is a strong individual.
She's gonna blow you down now.
But she's so committed to the friendship. Yeah. And she will go above and beyond to tell you that you are great and that you can do it. Don't let nothing stop you. And she is literally what I call my advisor. Like if I had a position to put,
not your life advisor.
She is my advisor, girl. If I got a decision to make, it's gonna be run by Dominique. So, and with that being said, Dominique has always been like, DJ, you need to make videos. You need to be making videos. You're funny. You should be making videos. And so I was like, Dom, okay. And we had a period in our life where we actually worked together. She actually put me on a job. Again, powerhouse, okay?
Right. She about her sisters. She gonna put her sisters on now. Mm-hmm.
So she got me a job and she just really got to experience and see how funny, like I can't be just in a work setting. And she was like, you really be making those videos? And it probably took her 2 years, y'all, just hounding me about making these videos, right? And then I was eventually like, look, I done lost my job. I ain't got shit else to do. Let me just find a committed time period to be able to just do it. So driving to work was the perfect time period where I was able to just turn it on and let it go. My cousin Shay's been supportive, and I don't mind giving these people out, but with the shout out Dominique, she's solid. That's my shout out to her. Ray, you got anything to say before I get to my cousin?
Well, I just want to basically agree with you. Ashley, it's crazy because we were talking about people who are friendships who have grown with you, or friendships who are like in a momentary, like a moment in a stage in your life. How these are like basically Dom has grown with you, and it's just like, to me it just speaks volumes of who she is, because I met Dom in high school, so it's like you met her when you were 6 and I met her when I was like 15, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, for her to still basically, for everything you saying to right now to be true, for me to be able to say, yeah, no, you're right, like you can tell not one lie. Like it just, to me, just speaks about the type of friend that she is. And it's like, you really don't know a good friendship until you have one. And, right or wrong, like, I feel like I should be able to tell my friends and anything, call them out, tell them when they're wrong. Actually, you're being petty right now. But I mean, you're still my friend, but you're being petty right now. Like, and for her to be like, you know what, you're right. I am being petty. You know what, you're right. Like, it's just like, okay, I just want you to know that I knew that that I know that you're being petty. But now that we know, we can move on. I'm on your side. But I just want you to know that was petty. Like, it's just like the friendship that you need, and like I said, it's almost like your family. Dom is somebody that I consider my family. Like, that's my sister. Like, know, it's just, so I just wanted to shout her out, because this is our friendship episode. And, I mean, shout out to all my amazing friends. But, we were talking about Dom in general, or just in particular just now. So, shout outs to her. And that's my girl right there. But no, go ahead, see your cousin. Okay. I'm done.
Well, my family, experience, I guess, has been deep. Like, it's okay. Like, my mom, she's like,
they don't never really want they really think you up there on the internet, make they don't really understand,
They don't understand, or don't I still need you to make money. Don't lose your job. Okay, I need you because I can't take care of you. I can't afford you.
Right, right. Throw that out there.
But just be safe. Because it could, just that. And then my uncle, he don't care. He on there commenting, throwing his little shade. But that's my buddy. And I have to say, if like humor wise, I probably get it from my mom, my grandfather, who was probably the original funny guy, my uncle and my mom. I think with me growing up being like an only child, I was around a lot of adults. So I always got to hear what adults were saying and just how funny they were. Like the old heads talking, playing cards, that type of vibe. So I have to say, like, my uncle, he supported me. And my cousin, she's all for it. My cousin Shay, we got like an 8-year difference. So she was like a big sister to me. She done changed my diaper and done wipe my butt. You know what I'm saying? She been there, through thick and thin.
It's good to have a good support system when you're doing something that can get a lot of pushback, I think.
Right, but I think sometimes I can find myself as a friend and as a niece and as a cousin where I take it for maybe possibly granted, or like don't feel like I deserve that. I'm sorry, I have to see that. Deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me too much congratulations because I'm not nowhere near where I want to be, and I'm like very standoffish with people that really care about me. So when you shoot me text messages, I'll take days to reply, although I see and I appreciate it. It's just like I feel like subconsciously I feel uncomfortable responding back, saying anything back. But I love them and will always shout them out for what they've given and everything like that. So again, I'm not always a good friend. I could be a better friend, a niece, a cousin, because, there's always that room for work.
Right, right.
But yeah, just always been supportive. Not to go off on another subject, but they just always been supportive, and I just always appreciate them. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
What about you, Ash? What about foolery? How?
Yeah, mine is actually the opposite. I get minimum, I consider myself to have friends, but I don't consider myself to have I don't have any friends that I like grew up with from beginning and they still here now. I don't have like friends that I can call every day and have conversations, stuff like that. So mine is the opposite. My family is my support, especially my mom. So my mom is understanding. She was like, yeah, go do it. She was like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Or like if I say I want to do such and such and such, can you help participate? Same thing with my sister. I'm just like always trying to like bring her in. She'd be like, all right, okay, we'll do it. It may not be when I want to do it, but she's still gonna help me do it. So yeah, mine has been like my family support. And like, I get, I'm not gonna discredit the friends that I do have, because they, they'll like a post every once in a while. Or I have like one friend where she'll like maybe occasionally like give me suggestions. But other than that, like everything else has just like been, well, I've always been a very motivated, determined person anyway. So just hearing, like getting the feedback from other people just kind of like boost, like give me like a boost, extra boost to like still be and give forth the energy. So in that sense, like I have a support system. But I mean, I feel like any support is always good support. I mean, not saying that every supportive person is there for the right reason, but at least you're getting support. And you just take it how you want to take it, accept it how you want to accept it. But just don't let, similar to what you were saying, DJ, like don't let the support make it feel like you have to stop. Like, oh, I've reached a point to where people see me now. No, keep going, because everybody can always improve and get better at what you're doing. So yeah, so every once in a while I be like, dang, like, I ain't got no best friend. I can't just be like, yo, girl, what you doing? Like, I need your help today. But in a sense, like technically I can do that with my mom, and I'm very appreciative of that. If I say, hey, I need to do such and such and such, like, you ready to help me? She like, yeah. So in that sense, I do have someone that I can call on. But sometimes you like want to separate the things. You want to be able to separate family from friends, because those are two different interactions, two different conversations, and two different sets of emotions. That's just me. But yeah, I'm grateful that I have a supportive system, because if I didn't have one, it'd be a lot harder, I think. But yeah. So speaking of that, like with the whole separating the two and kind of like seeing what you do and don't have, Ray, do you feel like you've had some? We kind of spoke on it a little bit, but now that you're older with your adult friendships or relationships, do you feel like you've kind of had some trials or tribulations of maintaining these friendships and trying to run a business at the same time? Or has it all been?
I'm not gonna lie. No. Okay, like, I guess for me, it's just like, if somebody says that they're gonna do something for you, it's just like, okay, like, first of all, Not Your Mama's Kitchen is just me. So I am Not Your Mama's Kitchen. So it's like, if I am enlisting in your help, or somebody said that they were gonna do something for me, and then it's like, oh, I can't do it. It's just like, okay, like, but it's like, I don't hold it towards our friendship. I'm holding it towards a business standpoint, because I feel like, and at the same time, it is our friendship, because you know my business, it's just me, I need you, basically. So, it kind of just, it basically makes you separate the two. It makes you want to separate the two and do it. Like, okay, you know what? I know that I basically need to have my own set of people for my business. I don't need to enlist in my friends for help, because I don't ever want it to come a point in time where something bothers me when it comes to my business and my friends are involved. And I'm supposed to basically be able to go vent to my friends about these issues, not have the issues be about them. So I don't have that issue, but I think that that's something that could happen. So I basically just decided, like, you know what, like, this is something that I need to work on. I need to build me a team. I need to do, but it's like, when you first start out, of course, you like a team, pay people, what, So,
Right.
You just basically just gotta, do what you gotta do. And, so far, my friends that I have asked for help, they're there. Like, when I need them, they're like literally there. Okay, friend, just let me know a date. Okay, just let me know a date and a time, so I can put it on my calendar, So, to answer your question, no, but I foresee that already. So I just basically am, setting it up in my mind to know what I need to do in order to prevent something like that from happening.
That's good. That's good. Because that's what we talked about in our last episode, was just like, people thinking that they can do it by themselves. And that's a whole lot, like a lot for you to take on a business by yourself. So being able to have people to help support. And when you first start, it's not like you said, what? I just started this business. I'm finna go hire little JJ off the street around the corner because his mom said he's good. What? No, we gonna get the people we trust a little bit first.
Well, you got it.
Get ourselves established, then get us a support team. But I think a lot of people can learn from that, even if without having a business, understanding when to bring in family and when to separate family and friendships between business and opportunities that you want to pursue. Because let me tell you something, I already know how I am about strangers getting in the way of my money. So don't let it be family and friends.
Don't let it be somebody I can really cut up. Don't let it be somebody I can really cut up and I have no repercussions about it.
On the door.
You're knocking at the door, Jesus. I'm telling you, don't let it be somebody who I can cuss out and not have no repercussions behind it, because you might not want to be my friend after I cuss you out.
Okay. So, kudos to you for figuring it out early. Because some people get caught up in and wait too late, and then by then it's gone. It's gone, and then you be upset because your business then plummeted, or you losing money and stuff like that.
And you done lost a friend because you didn't got on your friend tail.
You lost a whole lot.
Bless you.
Right. Thank you.
So yeah. So I mean, those was like all the questions we kind of had, like, as far as friendship goes. So for the sake of time, we're gonna let you go ahead and talk about Not Your Mama's Kitchen. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, I'll just tell y'all a little bit about myself. I
Yeah, how'd you
am,
get started?
well, so like, y'all growing up, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to lie to you. Like, growing up, I didn't think that's not what I wanted to do. Like, growing up, I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm going to be a chef. Like, no, but growing up, I was always in the kitchen, whether it was watching the ladies of my family cook dinner for Thanksgiving, or just waking up to Frankie Beverly and Maze playing loud in the house,
Hey.
and all okay with just all the eyes on the stove with pots and water boiling, steaming, just and walking around, just seeing just everything just going on, and just figuring out what's happening. Like, oh, I want to help, so it started all there, and just me just being interested in just cooking anyway. And then fast forward, like after college, after I left North Carolina, so basically, long story short, let me tell you about my life. Long story short, okay, so I'm originally from Louisiana. I think I said that already. So I
Mhm,
have this whole Cajun kind of cooking in my spirit anyway. And I
mhm.
love just good food, as you can tell. Okay. I just love good food anyway. So, just I was basically always cooking anyway, like for myself, or I would cook a little bit in the kitchen at home, like, okay, like, mom, let me try to cook this, whatever. So fast forward, went to college, that didn't work out. Okay. Was that my calling? Probably not. Okay. So left there, I worked a little bit, and then I just decided, you know what, like, what is it, it was basically about me figuring out what my passion was. What is my
Mhm.
passion? What do I like to do? What makes me happy? Like, because I don't see myself clocking in for the rest of my life, for like clocking in for somebody else for the rest of my life. So I already knew that wasn't gonna happen. So fast forward, I was in Houston, Texas, and I had already kind of outlined my plan of my business, and I had came up with my name, Not Your Mama's Kitchen. And they're like, "Oh, why Not Your Mama's Kitchen?" I was like, "Because baby, this ain't your mama's kitchen. Don't come in
Hello.
here. Don't be expecting none of your mama's favorite creations, because you're gonna be
Mhm.
disappointed." Okay, and 9 times out of 10, this
I love
probably better
that.
than your mama's food. So it's
Mhm.
not your mama, and it's like they like, well, not ya. I'm like, no, not cha, because I'm from Louisiana, so they
Nacha.
talk a little
I
slang.
made that
So
mistake. Nacha. CHA.
right,
Not
right,
ya, not the YA. Mm-mm.
right,
It's
right.
Nacha.
It's cha. Thank you. So, fast forward, shout out to my homegirl, because I was working at a job that my homegirl put me on, and I literally walked out. Like, they pissed me off so bad that day, and I told myself I'm never coming back. Like, I'm never doing this again. Like, once I leave, I thought of y'all. I had been thinking about this for a few days. I'm like, once I leave, I'm not doing this again. Like, I'm not working for nobody else. Shout out to my homegirl. That was some bad friend shit that I did. We still friends, y'all. we
Good,
still
good.
we
Shout
still
out.
friends, by the way. Shout out to my girl. And fast forward, I basically started Not Your Mama's Kitchen. And I had a few gigs, and then I got pregnant. Okay. And I couldn't cook because everything was just like everything I smelled. It was just,
Oh.
oh y'all, it was so bad. I just let me give y'all a sidebar. I just remember I fell asleep in the closet because that was the only place that I didn't smell anything. Like, I was on the floor in the closet with a towel underneath the door, like down about it, because it was just stuff was just so strong. So I basically had to take a break. And fast forward, we were in Georgia, and baby's like, "Well, babe, where do you want to move?" I'm like, "Well, I want to go back to North Carolina so I can reboot my business." And I call her my sister. She was like a mentor to me. Her name is Emma. Rest in peace, Emma. I actually talked to her before we moved here, and she was basically gonna mentor me to starting my business. She's like, what is it that you need? I can hook you up with the right people. She was just very involved in me and whatever it was that I wanted to be successful. And so fast forward, y'all, she passed away at the beginning of the year, and she passed away. It was so crazy. I came down here in February to find somewhere to live, and she was in the hospital. So say if I came down here on Sunday, she was in hospital on. If I came down here on Friday, she was in hospital on Sunday. And it was with y'all. It was so crazy. I saw her, and that was my last time seeing her. And then she passed away. So it was like, okay, dang, like I still need to move forward with my plan, because this is what I told
Yeah.
her I was gonna do. I'm gonna do this regardless, you know, and I have a support system. Shout out to Bay. You know, he's so supportive,
Shout
y'all.
outs. Come on,
Shout
partner.
out to Bay, okay? Because let me tell you
Okay.
something. When it comes to him getting this child so that I can go do what I need to do, one thing about Bay, he gonna get his son. And he gonna do whatever I need. If I need him to carry 20 pounds of chicken to the car, he coming to get the 20 pounds of chicken. Like, you know, so he's just very supportive. And so here I am, y'all, full circle. After all of my support and all of my motivation, Not Your Mama's Kitchen is here. We have been going strong. We rebooted, I want to say back in maybe July, and I had my first gig, and ever since then we just been hitting the ground running. Like, and a lot of my business comes from referrals, word of mouth. You know, people like, "Hey, I was at a birthday party that you catered, girl, and oh, I love that spinach dip." Like, "Oh, I got to get this and the third." And I'm just like, "Okay, you know, like whatever you need." So now it started off as more of a getting myself out there to now I am just kind of rolling over into more of a business like style of things, whether it be, you know, I'm updating on my paperwork, I'm doing contracts, like, you know, I'm trying to, you know, level up, you know, so, you know,
Go, girl.
I'm getting into my QuickBooks, like, you know, like just to, you know, shout out to Dom. I'm getting into my QuickBooks, you know, so just things like that to better my business, because yes, I'm a small business, but I want to be a professional small business. I
Right.
want to be a professional Black small business, you know, like it's a lot of, you know, negative views on Black business. You know, we're unprofessional, we're this, we're that. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
you
gonna
know,
pause right there. See,
go ahead,
see,
love.
y'all thought we was crazy for the last episode we put up. Was trying to tell y'all do's and don'ts, what you need to know to figure out. Let me tell you now. You want to be out there. You want to be positive. You want to be seen in a positive light. You do not want to be
I'm
stuck up
telling
on
you.
them stereotypes. Go watch our last
I'm
video.
Okay.
telling
Go
you.
watch it.
I'm telling you. I know. I agree, and it's just like it is true, because hell, I felt that way before. So you know what I'm saying? Like you, I feel like we have all dealt with some unprofessional Black chicks, you know, and you'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, dang, I really wanted to support their business, or dang.
Yeah.
So it's like I really pride myself in doing better, like being on time, because that's my personal struggle. So it's like, woo, I don't want this to roll over into my business, you know. So it's like just basically like me rebranding and putting the money into myself to basically do what I'm capable of. I am a future food truck owner. So Not Your Mama's Kitchen will be on wheels.
They will be
Okay.
on
Girl, as many
wheels.
college camp look, as many college campuses there are, once this Rona thing is go, girl, you better be
Hello.
out there feeding all them drunk kids,
Honey,
Yes,
okay?
even
hello.
Baby,
before the
you want it.
college campuses, you could be at some of these food. Honey, they got food trucks set up
Right.
everywhere in little
Right. And
quarter
Them
I
sacks.
too. Them too.
Go
Them
ahead.
Right,
too.
right. So it's like I see myself, I see my business, and like so far out, you know, Not Your Mama's Kitchen is beyond a food truck. Not Your Mama's Kitchen is beyond catering. You know, Not Your Mama's Kitchen loves to give back to the community. You know, I love my friend. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. My friend always be like, "Girl, you is a humanitarian," and I be like, "Friend, for real?" And she's like, "Yes, you are
Girl, put
humanitarian
a
because."
philanthropist. Okay, come on there. Add that comma, business owner, comma.
Yeah, my friends is like, you, right? Like in your heart, what you want to do is like humanitarian work. Like I basically, I believe in feeding souls. So whether they little souls, big souls, you know, look, I love children. So, you know, let's feed the little kids first. Like let's make sure the homeless people are fed. Like just little things like that. So I'm always open to helping or giving back in any way that I can. Like I love that kind of stuff. So you'll see more like almost like nonprofit work from Not Your Mama's, you know, soon to come. You'll see us putting together more little COVID friendly dinners and stuff like that. For Valentine's Day, we have a special for Valentine's Day coming up,
Come on
flyer.
now.
Yes, yes, yes. The flyer will be posted very, very soon. And this is a dinner. It's called Love and Craft. So it's dinner and craft for two brought to you. So I don't know if y'all saw the show Lovecraft. Did you see that show?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl,
Yes. Love
look.
it.
So when I was like coming up with the name, I was like, oh, I like Lovecraft. I was like, and I mean, they are, it is love and craft, you know. So I'm like, okay, you know, okay. So,
Hey.
you know, you get to design a wine glass. And shout outs to Clark's Creations. She is a small business as well. And she handles all of my shirts, all of my, like, anything that I need with my logo on it. If you need a shirt made, she will take care of that. And she's gonna be taking care of basically like all of my stencils and stuff. People can create a wine glass. You'll have a 4-course meal, table side service. It's COVID friendly. You know, I'll be in my little chef coat with a little chef hat, cooking it up in there. I'll have servers coming to your table asking you, would you like more water? Okay. Would
Yeah.
you like a lime? Would you like us to
Okay.
squeeze some lime in your
With
water?
lemon.
Right, with lemon. Would you like some lemon? So, you know, like I love. I'm going for an elevated experience. You know, so Not Your Mama's Kitchen can come. We can go from your children's backyard party to your proposal dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go whatever level you need us to go on. So, you know, I am really excited, and I just want to say thank y'all for just inviting Not Your Mama's Kitchen on here. You know, she talks a lot, you know, so
Hey.
I
You're
really
great.
appreciate
You're gonna
it.
be
I'm
coming
so
back.
excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait for us to have a mukbang and just make a bunch of food for y'all to eat
Don't
it.
play with me. Don't play. We were just talking about that.
Y'all, I just want to make a bunch of food for y'all to eat it. I'm so excited. I just love feeding souls. So basically, y'all be on the lookout for Not Your Mama's Kitchen food truck, soul feeding on wheels. Okay, we coming
Okay.
to a corner near you. Okay, let's go.
Come
Order us,
on.
book us, DM us. You can email me. You can text me. I am open. Like I said, we're accepting Valentine's Day bookings. And I'm just really, I want to talk about this Mother's Day brunch, but I'm gonna just wait until whenever Mother's Day is because I'm so excited about
Yeah, we could definitely work something out where we mention you on our like social media for Mother's Day. So,
You
and
just let
if
me know. Don't
yeah,
play.
definitely. We can also, you know, shout out probably during the month of February your dinner too. So
Oh well, don't play.
we'll talk. We'll talk. We'll
We'll
talk.
talk.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
I'm so
yeah. We
We'll
excited.
got
talk.
we got you. We got you. We got it all planned out. And
Yes.
it's not just you. It's everyone else that we have that we are supporting this month. So in every
Yeah.
way
Dope.
possible that we can help y'all get the word out. That's what we here for. That's what we
Yeah.
trying to do. We trying to set the tone a little bit different than some of the other people that's been out here. Not saying they ain't doing it, but we gonna show all out. Okay, we gonna
There
go
we
all
go.
out.
There we
Exactly.
go. There we go.
Yes,
For us,
yes.
Exactly.
for us, by us.
Yes,
Okay.
for
Okay.
us, by us. So before we let you in, go ahead and tell everybody what your social media handles are so they can follow you specifically. So they know what they're typing in.
All right. So you can follow. Let me make sure I pull it up so I can make sure I'm saying it. Let me pull it up so I can make sure I'm telling y'all the right thing. I don't want to say y'all the wrong thing. So you can follow us on. You can actually like our Facebook page, which is Notcha Notcha Mama's Kitchen. So that should pop right up on Facebook, and then on Instagram you can follow us. It's Notcha_Mama's Kitchen. Remember Notcha_Mama's Kitchen. On Instagram. Yes, y'all like our page. I'm telling you, like the Facebook page, follow the Instagram page. You will not be disappointed. New content
You will
dropping
not.
soon. I am investing in my brand, and you will be able to see that. So let's go, y'all. Thank y'all so much, Ashley, Deisha.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for
Hey,
having me. I appreciate
Thank
y'all.
you. Thank you.
look, thank
Thank
you
you.
for
Thank
showing
you.
up for us, cause you could have been like, "Hey, I ain't available. That's it. No, no."
Look,
Uh,
no, I was so when she hit me up, I was so excited. Like I was like, "Yo, this is so dope!" Like, hey, they want to talk to me.
Talk to me. I'm important. I'm making a difference.
Little important.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, y'all.
Yeah. So thank you so much for being on here and talking with us. And we spent a little knowledge today. We
Yeah.
spreading a little awareness today about Not Your Mama's Kitchen. So yeah. So stay tuned, y'all, because we got more things coming up. Make sure you are paying attention to our social media so you can know more about other businesses that we may not be talking to, but still will be advertising. And then of course go and follow us, because if you ain't doing it, you're
Hello.
missing out.
Hello.
So yeah. That's Hella Melanated _ on Instagram, Hella Melanated on Facebook, the Facebook page. Do not follow the account because we don't post nothing there. Follow the page. And
Okay.
then go ahead.
I said the page. I was
Yeah,
just like,
the page. And then also on YouTube, Hella Melanated, it'll pop right up. Look for a girl with her glasses or whatever.
Okay.
And so we just we're gonna end it there, y'all. It's been a great talking to y'all, and then stay tuned for when we post our next video.
All right, and be on the lookout for our next guest that we are having Thursday, and we'll see you then.
See you
All
then.
right.
Peace
Thank
out.
y'all. Bye, y'all.
Black and I'm black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm